For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, Lord.
And welcome to the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. If you're tuning in and you listen to the DuBois game, you're probably sick and tired of hearing my voice. This is Kevin Shields. I'm joined by Marshall Whitaker and junior cameraman Declan Whitaker. And we've had one game of the week already today. It was Encampment easily winning over DuBois in a second-half running clock situation, 64-14, I do believe.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of action there that you got to see. Didn't go our way for Fremont County, and a lot went on there. Onside kicks, few turnovers.
That's all they did.
It got away fast.
Every kick, they DuBois deferred the flip, onside kick, got in touchdown. onside kick, got in touchdown. They got like 4 of them, but they kicked them every single time. So that's something to watch out with them. But you can tell they practice them, because when Du Bois tried them, they were all over it. They knew exactly what to do. But that was a disappointing outcome. Du Bois, course number 5 and 1A6 man in the state of Wyoming, looking for the upset over number 2 and just could not find any kind of footing. And Du Bois, a little bit like Wind River in the fact that they throw about 5 completions a game. They threw 1 today. They're not built to throw.
Right.
Whereas conversely, Encampment, because of how 6-man works, they've got one guy who can throw, but he mainly runs, and he's a gazelle. And then they got their other guy who throws 6 out of 7 and just is on the money. So, but we are here in Ethity at Wyoming Indian High School. Beautiful evening. First time I can say that from when I've came to Ethity, because usually it's cold and raining and I'm having to cover up equipment and it's a real pain. But it's not got the mountains of like a Star Valley or something like that. That stadium may be the best as far as the view goes. But just being able to see out basically the hills and the plains here, just a beautiful field. It is senior night here in Ethity for the Chiefs, as they will look to take on their cross-county rival, the Shoshoni Wranglers. And it's been, we won't sugarcoat it, it's been a rough year for the Chiefs.
Yeah, we were able to cover the Chiefs a couple of weeks ago in a game where it ended up also a running clock situation against Wind River. And, we see flashes of the talent and the athleticism that Wind River has. They've got guys who can run. They've got guys who can make some plays, but you've got to be able to string enough of that together to pull and sustain drives.
That would be Wyoming Indian.
Wyoming Indian, sorry.
Wyoming Indian does come into this game at 0-5, and they're really kind of struggling for an identity, only averaging 68, just almost 69 yards per game on the ground, 2.7 yards per attempt. That's not going to get it done at any level. Passing-wise, only 37.2 yards per, 31% completion. What they have got to do is figure out a way to get the ball in the hands of some of their speedsters on the edges, the Adriano Browns, the Ben Nietos, even Dakota Norse. They have a real hard time getting them out there. And, sometimes you question, maybe a different offense would fit this team or whatnot. But this has been their year to date. They lost to Saratoga 52-0, lost to Wright 66-8, Southeast 48-8, Wind River 54-0, and Rocky Mountain, one of the premier 1A 9-man teams, programs in this state, 77-0, 4 pick sixes in that game, 3 touchdowns in the first 7 minutes. So, of course, Shoshoni looking to get right, and they beat Wind River, now a chance to string a couple wins together as they look to really get things going. Of course, Shoshoni comes into this game at 500, so in the playoff hunt, but really would like to do some things to enunciate that. Very balanced. They do tend to pass more at 183 yards per game in the air, 122 on the ground. 4.4 yards per carry, not shabby, not bad, not great. Through the air, 43% completion. They would like to get Caden Kissling a little bit higher as far as that goes. Yeah. Of course, the number one target for them is always going to be Oakley Hicks. His best game came in a loss against Lingle Fort Laramie that was so close.
Yes.
Where he had 97 yards on 5 receptions. But one thing is, even though they're passing a lot, Oakley, if you look at the touchdowns and things of that nature receiving, Oakley Hicks has 6 of them, Carson Kissling 3 of them, Brody Shepard 1 of them. You'd like to get a talent like Oakley Hicks a little bit more than 1 per game.
Yeah.
He's more than capable, and this is a chance to really do this. Of course, Wyoming Indian wanting to come out here on senior night and really shock the world and pull off an upset. Shoshoni would like to, let's just be real, Marshall, they'd like to get this game in hand and start playing some depth, maybe trying some new defensive formation, things of that nature that might be able to prepare them better than practice will in a live game situation.
Absolutely. We've watched Shoshoni, and last week, Shoshoni had a tremendous game, but a lot of what went right for them started on plays that went wrong. And so being able to get their offense in groove, get their defense to be able to do some things here on the field that will help them kind of continue to move forward is definitely the goal. We watched Wind River be able to do that in their game against Wyoming Indian earlier this season, and I think that Shoshoni is hoping to do the same thing. I'm with you. I think Wyoming Indian would love to get out here and be able to get the ball to some of their playmakers and do some things we haven't been able to see them do this year. Really pull off the upset of the year if they can really turn it up in this game tonight.
Well, and what Shoshoni really needs work on as we get towards the tail end of the season here, the latter third, and looking for playoff positions, they've got to find a way to be a good bit more dynamic offensively.
Yeah.
Because when you look at when they play the upper echelons, Lingle-Fort Laramie, a good team, not one of the elites, but a very good team, they were able to score on. But Grable and Pine Bluffs, the two big ones that they've played, they were held to 14 and 12, respectively.
Yeah.
So they've got to figure out a way to get more that way, and they've got to figure out a way defensively. When you look at when they win, they're giving up, let's see here, they gave up to like Southeast 188 yards. Against Lingle-Fort Laramie, a loss 361. Against Grable, a big loss 515. Pine Bluffs, big loss 506. Wind River almost matched that 412.
Yep.
Almost exclusively outside of a 30-yard pass on the ground. They've got to figure out a way. They are a small bunch, as we've talked with Coach Trumbler before. They are a smaller team, so they have to gang tackle. And there is a point where gang tackling in 9-man size does matter.
It does.
And against the Pine Bluffs of the world, against Wind River running the ball, against Lingle-Fort Laramie, where you're going to have to swarm to make up the size difference.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things you expect that they will work on tonight. We're about 11 minutes. We've got to pay some bills, too, now that I think about it. So we're going to take a real quick break, and when we return, it will be time for the Rapo First starting lineups here on WYO Today and 99.1 KWYW, The Heat.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshoni Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshoni for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoniRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. They are going through their senior night festivities, so I think we got a little bit of time here. Nope, we got 47 seconds. So we're going to jump right into the Arapahoe First starting lineups, Marshall.
Absolutely.
See, you can't pay for insight like that.
I was fixing to say something. You just cut me right off. You get used to calling one game by yourself in Du Bois, and suddenly I'm unimportant again.
And we misspelled a name. Oops. Well, so we do not have a starting lineup for Shoshoni. They have elected to do like the New England Patriots have done a couple times. They just want to be introduced as the Shoshoni Wranglers.
Well, there you go.
For the Chiefs, however, led by head coach James Cole and assistant coach Michael Ridgebear. Starters for the Chiefs are number 1, Adriano Brown, number 14, Killen St. Clair, number 20, Matt Alston, number 24, coolest football name ever, Colton Returns to War.
Yes.
Number 25, Dakota Norse, number 52, Nicholas Brown, number 67, Bill Nito, number 76, Chase Runs Medicine Wear, and number 80, LaDanian Brown. We do know a couple of people for the Wranglers who we expect to see quite a bit. Of course, number 8, Caden Kissling, will be the quarterback. Number 1, Oakley Hicks will be the one of the starting wide receivers. Then you've got Carson Kissling as starting running back along with Brody Shepard. I expect we will see a decent amount of Cameron Eater. And your favorite player on defense, Carlos Marufo.
Absolutely. You can't forget at center for Shoshoni, Big Mike, who will be holding down the middle and leading the charge for the Shoshoni's offensive line unit.
Well, just to give a little shout out here to the Arapahoe First starting lineup to the seniors for Wyoming Indian. You've got, in addition to stars, you got Dorian Dixie. I see Hunter St. Clair, number 2, who I don't have on a roster. So number 50, don't have him as well. Number 58, don't have him as well. Oh, these aren't the seniors. Those are the other guys, like JV players. Oops.
Yeah, the seniors are in front of us.
So 52, Nicholas Brown, Norman Ironcloud, it looks like maybe. 55, Brooks St. Clair. Another 67, is that? Yeah, Ben Nieto.
Yeah, Joey Wallowing-Bull won't be. It's like he'll be playing. It looks like he's injured, but he's one of our seniors as well for this game.
Yeah,
so.
number 20, Matt Austin. Of course, one of the coolest traditions, and I don't know what they call it, so I know I'm going to get hate mail for it. But they get a handmade quilt that represents their tribe and their family and everything of that nature. So it's a really cool thing. They do that at graduation, too.
Yeah.
We've seen that at Riverton's graduation course here at Wyoming Indian and Lander. Everybody does it for the native graduates. So really cool kind of moment here. Of course, family being so important out here on the reservation. I've never seen a senior night with more family members per student.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see that they're tight-knit, and I'm sure many of them are local, but maybe a few of them came a long way, and regardless, we appreciate you for doing that. So Shoshoni, it looks like, is going to come out in, for lack of a better way of describing it, the Carolina Panthers road uniforms, the white with the blue and the black pants. As a Carolina Panther fan, kudos, because of course they did it for us. No.
Right, totally.
The Chiefs coming out in black and red with some blue, and now we're going to take a break. Actually, we're going to get that camera on whatever's going on here, and we're going to stand.
See if we can. Oops, and knock my chair down.
Come to Midway Auto and our RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
At this time, I want to recognize tonight's game will be officiated dedicated to Crystal Wranglers, Robert Kennedy, Chris Knox, Lady Shuck, John Hall.
It's kickoff time here on 99.1 KWYW The Heat. It is the Wyoming Indian Chiefs versus the Shoshoni Wranglers. Captains are out for the coin toss here on a beautiful evening in Ethany, Wyoming, here on the Wind River Reservation.
Yeah, this has turned out to be really, really good so far. Senior night, we got to see the drum circle. got wonderful weather. You're welcome. Brought the sunshine with me. And
thank you for that.
And so this has been wonderful as a start to get ready for a great night of football action. I know you're excited. I'm excited. And junior cameraman Declan is here. So we're going to...
He's excited, too, because he finally got to work away from his dad and realized the fun we could have as we ate all sorts of junk food. And did you know he was able to digest 27 pixie sticks?
I can
So
imagine
at 2
that.
a.m., say thank you to me.
I'll do that.
Now, one of the things is my southern self, I'm from Georgia, and so is Marshall here. And on our ride back from Du Bois, we discovered all the neglect of the good foods like grits, boiled peanuts, chicken livers, real pork barbecue. The things y'all have kept. I mean, are you having him eat vegetables or something? I mean, for the love of Pete.
Sometimes we could get him to eat a vegetable. Hey, look, we're not objecting. We'll be over at your place tomorrow for a Southern style breakfast.
Oh, tomorrow is bacon, eggs, and waffles. At my house. Of course, it is college football. And of course, speaking of college football, tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock here on 991 KWYW, you can take a listen and join in the fun as the Wyoming Cowboys face the San Jose State. I just forgot their name. The Spartans, aren't they?
Yes,
something of that nature.
That sounds right.
And boy, Wyoming Cowboys, they are desperate need of a win.
They need this one bad.
They've got to have this one. And then, of course, at 7:30 in the morning on Sunday, right here on 991 KWYW, actually starting probably about 6:30 pregame for the Denver Broncos as they are over in jolly old England. And I know it was a horrible. It was a horrible attempt. It was a horrible attempt. So,
all right.
Did not catch you won the coin toss. That's my bad. But it looks like Shoshoni's going to kick off. I'm going to assume that they have deferred. It will be Colby Brink kicking off.
Now, this will be interesting. We've seen Dakota Norse on some of these returns really be able to break a few down the field, and so it could be very, very fun because Shoshoni is not necessarily the best school we've seen at maintaining lane integrity on special teams.
Well, there goes Dakota Norse. Of course, they're wearing their Columbia blue or Delaware blue hen type colors on the helmet, which kind of clashes with the black and red a bit, but it is kind of a nice uniform. Of course, the Carolina Panthers here, Shoshoni Wranglers, kind of a mix of Carolina Panthers and the Northwestern Wildcats, It'll be Adriano Brown and Dakota Norse back for Colby Brink's kickoff. And Declan, we may not see an onside kick here. We didn't. That's all we saw in the other game. And this one is going to bounce a couple times, and Adriano Brown picks it up and is immediately, it's as if they heard you.
Yeah. They got it to Adriano Brown, and then, Carlos Mafuro come down the field, made a nice tackle there, didn't let Adriano get started. Adriano's got some speed. He just wasn't able to get anything going right there when they were on top of him right away.
It'll be a Wind River Realty first down for the Chiefs at their own 18 is where they will scrimmage, 1st and 10.
So here we are coming out into the first offensive play of the game for Wyoming Indian.
From the gun, one protecting back, one wide on the right. Wyoming Indian going right to left on the radio dial. Brown in motion is going to get the handoff on an end around, and he is going to get chewed up for a loss of 1.
So, they got him in motion, got the ball to him, which is what we talked about. They got to get it to their guys with some speed. But in that situation, the hole was non-existent. And in that place, Shoshoni made a single solo tackle, preventing him from being able to move the ball up the field.
So set up 2nd and 11. Quarterback is, I'm trying to eye the name here. Dana Lott? Lock, a new one for us, and a handoff goes straight up the middle. Nice gain of 12 for number 14. That is Killen St. Clair.
And so picking it up and cutting through the tackles for an offensive first down there on the ground. Really nice job by the offensive line to open that hole up and create some space for them to be able to run through.
So 37, Dana Locke is the quarterback. That's a new name for us at quarterback. He's in the I formation. Snap. No, it's a different quarterback. This time it's Matt Austin, and it's going to be a toss sweep to the right, and they're going to lose 3 on the carry by, I think that's Adriano Brown. It is.
Yeah.
So 2 tosses to him and 6 total, or not -5. They're going to actually give him a little forward progress, so -3. Haven't been able to really beat Shoshoni to the outside. Sets up second and about 13 from their own 17.
Yeah, it's not enough for Adriano to be fast. The line's got to be fast enough to get out and get him some space in front of those initial line of defenders.
Very tight offset eye. Handoff up the middle, and it looks like it's going to be a gain of 4.
Yeah.
Going straight up the middle was Dakota Norse for 4.
And so there it was. The offensive line again was able to open up the Shoshoni defense, create a gap that allowed Dakota Norse to be able to push up there and get some positive yardage on the ground.
Call it 5 yards. They'll set up a 3rd and 8 from their own 21.5. Under center is Locke. No, that's Austin. No, that's Locke. No, that's Austin, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of 6. No, 5, call it 5.
Yeah, on that play right there, Cameron Eder just went completely unblocked and was really in the quarterback's back pocket before he even had a chance to drop back.
So it'll be 4th down, and we've got maybe an injury. We lost a mouthpiece, and that's what they're dealing with. We'll get the clock back where it needs to be, hopefully. And they whistle it back. Mouthpiece found. Adriano back to punt, and is that Oakley Hicks back there? Most likely, but here is the punt. It's going to wind up taking a bounce. It is Hicks. Hicks lets it bounce twice, and then he just gets out of the way. And it is downed at the 25.
So pretty solid punt. Moved it from about the 21 to the 25 there. No, sorry, 32 to the 25 there.
So 18 plus 29. I'm blanking. 39, 47-yard punt.
47-yard punt. Yeah.
Not bad.
Nothing to be ashamed of there at any
Not bad
level.
on there. Kind of surprised that Oakley Hicks didn't come up and try and grab it, at least in the air, on a fair catch, saving quite a few yards. 9-11 here in the first quarter. Shoshoni with the ball for the first time. Of course, that brings out Caden Kissling. Kissling in the pistol. Hicks going in motion from right to left. Snap. And they were trying to give it to Hicks. He had to reach back for it as the snap was mistimed. And Hicks is going to gain about 3.5, 4.
Yeah.
Is Hicks on the first play. Just didn't look comfortable. He overran it. Either he overran it or the center didn't snap it in time or whatnot. But it does set up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and, that's something Shoshoni has been able to do every game we've seen.
Broken play, you get 4 yards.
Positive yards, yeah.
Caden Kissling again in the pistol, but this time in kind of that offset eye pistol. Snap. He's going to roll to his right, looking downfield. Now he's going to unleash it, looking for Oakley Hicks, and it just goes through his arms.
Yeah, Oakley Hicks had a step on the guy. He had to make a little bit of adjustment there, but that ball was there, and so was Oakley. It just got past him. And so that's going to bring up a 3rd down on the incomplete pass.
3rd down here and 6. I'm not sure Oakley Hicks would have gotten a foot down. It was right there on the wire. But at the same point in time, the DB for Wyoming Indian Chiefs just stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a step and was getting more steps as he was getting a little further away.
Pistol, offset eye again. Kissling hands off to Carson, I do believe, his brother, and he is going to be, no, that's not Carson Kissling, that's Brody Shepard, excuse me, and he is going to gain 6 exactly and get the 1st down.
Yeah, Wind River Realty 1st down right here at the first drive here of Shoshoni's offensive opportunity, and at this moment they are looking like they can move the ball on the ground, do some things in the air.
Pistol, 2 wide to the right. It's offset eye. Kissling with the snap, rolling right again, looking deep. Nothing really there. Now he's going to keep it. He's got about 5, and he gets lit up after 7.
Yeah, that was an excellent tackle there by number 42, Tommy Cruz, who put the shoulder down just like you're taught and put him to the ground.
Be right at the 50. They mark it at 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4 from midfield. And nothing too flashy so far from Shoshoni, but able to move the ball so far somewhat at will. 2 wide right, 2 protecting backs on each side out of the gun. Kissling, snap. Looking downfield, complete to Hicks at the 38, and he makes one-man miss, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 50-yard touchdown pass for Caden Kissling, complete to Oakley Hicks.
That's exactly what you talked about them wanting to do. Get the ball to Oakley Hicks, get him an opportunity to get some space, get him in the end zone more than once a game. Well, it's the first quarter. He's already got his first touchdown, and we could be looking at the game plan going forward in this one.
So they will attempt to kick. So I'm seeing a lot more of that here in 9-man. Colby Brink will be the kicker. Snap is down, kick is up, and kick is good. So with 7:21 left in the first quarter, 7-0, Shoshoni Wranglers beat Chiefs ball when we return on 99.1 KWYW, The Heat.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
And welcome back. Colby Brink has it teed up. Wranglers on top 7-0. 7:21 left in the first quarter.
Just doesn't feel like an onside kick situation to me.
No, well, none of them did by encampment, but that's all they do. I mean, even when they're up big, I don't know if they know how to kick it deep. I mean, the closest they came to kicking it deep was 15-yard little squib kick. Colby Brink with it teed up on his own 40. Waiting for the whistle, and there you go. The approach, kicked, and it's going to go towards the right sideline. Adriano Brown picks it up out of the air. He's at the 20, 21, 22, now the 25, makes a couple guys miss, gets out to the 30 to about the 35. Let's see here where they actually put him. It looks like it's going to be slightly past the 35, about the 37. So nice 20-yard kickoff return there by Adriano Brown. But the key is going to be, can Wyoming Indian do something with this good return?
They had some success running the ball between the tackles on the first drive. And so if they can, get some life through that, I think they could move the ball and build a sustainable drive here.
This time it will be Dana Locke at quarterback. He's in a very short pistol. Man in motion's Adriano Brown. They're going to hand it to him, and it's on the ground. Fumble picked up by number 14. That's Killen St. Clair, who avoids disaster.
Yeah, that play there just did not. The quarterback went to hand it to him, and then it looked like he maybe tried to pull it back, and either way, they ended up with a miscommunication and the ball on the ground.
So we're going to give that was meant to be handed off. Adriano Brown, -1, -3, -3 so far.
Yeah, and I'll give St. Clair a lot of credit. He managed to see that and get on it fast to prevent that thing from turning over.
So now Matt Austin under center. Adriano Brown in motion. Austin looking to pass. He's going to get it up and gets it to Killen St. Clair, who's got 4, now about 5, may get 6 or 7 as he's pushed backwards and out of bounds.
That was a nice little play there. Used some play action to get Killen St. Clair some room, and there found him in the middle of the field with some room to work. Moved it down the field.
Spot him. They're going to give him 5 yards plus the 3 they lost. So to Killen St. Clair, that's going to be an 8-yard pass by Matt Austin.
Well, and third and like the longest 5 in the history of ever is still much more manageable than 3rd and 13 or 14.
So going from the I formation, it looks like. Snap. And they're going to look for the push, and it did not work from that far off. That was Dana Locke back in there, and Dana Locke is going to lose about 2.
Yeah, Malachi Litz really blew that play up, got past the center, and was able to start shaking hands with potential ball carriers before the thing even got developed.
Yeah, his blocking was good downfield because they completely missed the line. And it's going to set up Oakley Hicks is going to be back at standing at his own 25. Adriano Brown, the punt is blocked.
Punt is blocked.
On the field, it's going to be picked up or dove onto by none other than number 11, Cameron Eder.
Yes, Cameron Eder is having himself a game tonight. Already has 1 sack and a recovered block punt.
So going to be very good field position for the Shoshoni Wranglers here with about 5:37 left in the first quarter, excuse me.
Yeah, this Wind River Realty first down is coming as a result of a blocked punt and gives Shoshoni an opportunity here to really start stretching the lead.
Snap to Kissling. He's going to look deep, and he's got a guy wide open and out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say he did not get out of bounds. It's going to be about a 9-yard pass.
Yeah, Corbin Brown ran a really, really long way to get that 9 yards. It just seemed like he went on forever, but he was absolutely wide open when that one came his way.
He whistled for the clock to keep moving. You say he got tackled out of inbounds. So that was, who was that to, do you know?
That was to number 5. That was to Corbin Brown.
They're going to spot him at 8 yards. Corbin Brown, his first completion. Caden Kissling off 2 for 2. Snap to Kissling in the gun. He's now going to roll right under a little bit of pressure. Now he steps into the pocket, throws for the end zone touchdown, Oakley Hicks.
Yeah, Oakley Hicks with his second touchdown of the day, and that one there, he was so wide open that there was nobody even in the frame with him.
21-yard touchdown pass, all coming because of the block punt.
Yeah, when you start with a block punt and then you're able to keep the offensive momentum rolling, that definitely keeps a team feeling good about themselves.
And we're trying to get the clock back to where we need it to be. Colby Brink going to do the PAT honors. It is up, and it looks good. It is good.
There was some defensive encroachment on that play.
So we do have a flag, and, of course, that will be declined. And with 5:06 to go here on the Game of the Week number 2 on 99.1 KWYW is the Shoshoni Wranglers 14, Wyoming Indian Chiefs 0. They'll have the ball when we get back here on WYO Today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back. Wyoming Indian trailing 14-0. Really needs to get things going. It's kind of thrown there. Junior cameraman Declan has a infatuation, if you will, with the 17-yard line, I guess. Just gonna look at that. Nothing else to see here. And Colby Brink will tee it up here as the Chiefs having their way 2 3-and-outs, of course, a block kick, and at this point, Wyoming, just don't worry about the score. 14 still doable, but you've got to get a first down.
Yeah, they've got to be able to start moving the ball and build something sustainable. Otherwise, their defense is going to really, really start to struggle with the ball turning over on 3-and-outs.
Brink has it teed up at his own 40 here, and a 14-point lead for him. There is the whistle, and here's the approach and the kick. And it's well short and dropped for a second and then picked back up by number 42. I think it was, Tommy Cruz.
Yeah, that one there was a nice little short kick. Of course, the way that Wyoming Indian returns the ball, that may not be the worst strategy on the special teams side, is to just put it in someone else's hands instead of letting Adriano Brown and Dakota Norse have the ball with some field work.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 33 for the Chiefs. Wind River Realty first down. Matt Austin at quarterback. He's got a single back behind him, Adriano Brown out to the left, and another receiver up top out to the right. Snap, going to hand it off, and it's going to be Killen St. Clair for about a 4-yard gain.
You know, St. Clair's got a low center of gravity, and, you know, he has the ability, it seems like, to start to move the ball and move it between the tackles fairly effectively.
Well, they've got to find a way first to string together positive plays, because that's been one thing. I think at the moment, at least, the sweeps are out. They've ran that 3 times with Adriano Brown, and whopping -7 yards. Single back formation, Killen St. Clair behind him, Brown out to the right, and they're going to hand to St. Clair again, and boy, he's going to get nowhere. They're actually going to spot him 2 yards. So it'll set up about a 3rd and 4, which is about the most manageable thing they've had tonight.
Yeah, I mean, back-to-back positive play yards is something to celebrate at this point, and frankly, it's come from that running in between the tackles, which we saw Shoshoni struggle with last week. And at this point, you know, just trying to drive the ball forward, maintain some positive momentum, that's where Wyoming Indian has to be at this moment.
I formation. Brown is the setback. They're going to toss it to him. They're going to try and make this toss work, and it is not again. It is going to gain a yard for Adriano Brown. Got positive, which it hasn't done so far, but too much. The Shoshoni defenders are too fast, and they know on Adriano Brown with his height to go low, and they set up 4th and 3, and it may be time for Coach head coach James Cole to go on 4th. Of course, there is a danger there. If you don't get it stopped, if you get stopped, it's great field position for an offense that's had their way. 4th and 3, single back. Adriano Brown is the far set wide receiver. They're going to hand off to Killen St. Clair, and he's trying to push. I think he's going to get. It's going to be. They're going to say a first down. Just extra effort by him.
Yeah, that one was, previous play, Carlos Barufo was able to get into the backfield and make the tackle on Adriano Brown going low. He was not able to get low on Killen St. Clair in this play, and as a result, Killen was able to continue to push forward and get that Wind River Realty first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 43.5. A little bit of confusion there. Adriano Brown going out wide. Matt Austin at quarterback now. Takes a snap, hands it off. Run up the gut by Dakota Norse is going to be good for 4.
There's some robust opportunity if they could continue to push back Shoshoni's front line with running like they're running. They've got the backs to be able to switch them out and keep them fresh running between those tackles at this point if they can continue to lean on Shoshoni and keep Shoshoni from being able to stop them as they try to sustain this drive.
And it is the Wind River style of holding the ball. They're going to hand it off to Adriano Brown, but there's going to be a flag.
False start,
and that's not what they needed. We're letting the clock get right about. We don't have a great view of it, so sometimes we don't know when to stop it. Okay, there we go, and that'll be 10 yards against Wyoming Indian on the 5 yards, excuse me. So sets it right back out, right just a little bit more in 1st and 10. I don't think they actually marked it full 5 yards, but nonetheless.
Yeah, and you've called it. This is very similar to that Wind River running style between the tackles that Shoshoni struggled with last week.
Lock in the pistol. Going to look to throw here and going across the middle. Complete by Adriano Brown, 38. He's down to the 30, 25-20. Looking to cut in. Stays on his feet down to the 10-yard line for a Wind River Realty first down. It is a 10 from 5. 45 yards.
45-yarder right there.
45-yard pass by Locke
to Adriano Brown there, and that's exactly how this offense works when it's working right. You pound them, you pound them, you pound them, you fake one up the middle, and then you're able to find a guy with some space and some speed. That's exactly what they just did to get Adriano Brown down the field. So we are getting set, and
it's pistol formation. It looks like it's going to be Matt Austin. Matt Austin with the toss, and going to get no yards is Dakota Norse.
Yeah, that one there, they were definitely ready for that. You see Shoshoni bringing in Big Mike to clog up the middle and try to prevent some more of that pushing against that defensive front.
So second, they can get a first down. It'll start out at the 11. It'll be 2nd and 10. Lock in the pistol. Behind him is Killen St. Clair. He's going to look to throw, and
oh, that was dangerous. Dangerous into the coverage. Through two Shoshoni defenders there. One of them got a hand on it, and the other one was looking for a Christmas present. As that one there definitely was an error in judgment on that throw.
Looking for Dakota Norse, was he? So brings up 3rd and 10. They got down there. Now Matt Austin. Snap. He's going to look right, and nobody home.
Nope, that pass was definitely a little higher than we had expected it to be when that was thrown.
2 back-to-back incompletions by Austin.
You know, and he has been so efficient up to this point, but on this particular set here inside the 10-yard line, just not able to bring it to bear.
Timeout called by the Chiefs. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on WYO Today.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
And welcome back. They're going to go on 4th and 10.
Opportunity for a first down just short of the goal line. They come out, drops back to pass, and Carlos Marufo was just there. He went untouched from the snap. They might as well have been taking a class picture together.
So they're now 0-1 on 4th, 0-3 on 3rds. And not what they wanted to do. Wasted opportunity after the big play to Adriano Brown on the 45-yard pass, and it brings out Caden Kissling looking to get things righted here. Kissling back there with Carson Kissling, and I'm trying to see who the other guy is. I don't think it's Brody Shepard. Yeah, it is. Rolling out to the right after the snap is Caden. Now he's going to pitch it to Brody, and Brody's going to step out of bounds. Quite honestly, they'd been a little bit better off if he just kept it. Of course, I say that after they gained 5.
Well, you know, and here's the thing. They were able to kind of keep the play contained. Wyoming Indian ran with them to the sideline and made the play.
A bad play gets you half the distance you need on first down. There's not a coach in the NFL who wouldn't take that.
No, not ever. I mean, if you can get 5 yards on a play that doesn't work.
Kissling from the gun with 2 wide up top. Snap. Going to throw it out for Oakley Hicks. He makes one man miss. He's got 10 yards. He wants more, though, and we've got a flag on the field, and he's going to go out of bounds. Let's see what the penalty is, though.
Yeah, that's got real potential to be
holding or a block in the back.
Yep.
It's in that vicinity. I didn't see a face mask. It is a hold. It's going to be a spot foul, so it depends on where it was. First penalty of the day against the Wranglers.
They've got to have a conference about where that exactly needs to be.
Oh, so they're going to say it was towards the line. Nope, it's going to be far enough downfield where the penalty's actually going to net them nothing.
Yeah, busted play, back to Back to where they started.
So it'll be 2nd and 5. Trips to the right. Kissling from the guns, going to hand off, and eaten absolutely alive is Brody Shepard. He will lose 3.5.
Yeah, that's one of those. We're going to do something cute. We're going to do a little trickeration, and in the end, Brody Shepard is looking at a team photo of the Wyoming Indian defense because his line just let him through like a turnstile.
So I have a feeling that's going to do it for the quarter, and it is. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this young man right here brought you guys some chili.
Thank you. So we getting fed chili. So what a perfect time to take a commercial break. We'll be back here in just a few minutes on WYO Today for the second quarter. After 14-0 Wranglers.
Absolutely.
Shoshoni Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshoni for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoniRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
And welcome back. Third, I'm confused here. What did we? Oh yeah, the loss. Although he's not where the ball is he? The guy over there.
It doesn't look like
no,
because that's.
I don't think it's 3rd and 19.
No, that's significantly further that seemed like than the play was.
Well, they just brought us chili and fry bread, so you talk.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here and watch. We are looking confused as we come back to the quarter. Officials are having a conference. I assume it's on where the ball is and what down and distance is.
I know it's third. I'm pretty sure it's 3rd down, but
the distance seems way off.
Brody Shepard lost 3 yards. He didn't lose 9.
So something is definitely awry on this one. So we'll take a moment here while they're having this discussion.
And eat chili.
And
fry bread.
Have the Kevin eat chili and fry bread moment of the game. What we saw on the last play before the quarter was a complete breakdown of the offensive line, which resulted in a strong loss of yards.
But not that much.
But not 9 yards. Wyoming Indians stood up, but they didn't, pick them up and tote them to the other county. So.
And we're still, the referees are like trying to figure out Ukraine-Russian conflict. I mean, they're really dedicated to this.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing. I want them to get it right. Once you flip the field, sometimes it can get a little bit wonky, but, they will get this straightened up.
Well, I wonder if this game will continue our stretch. The DuBois game did of teams lining up the wrong way for a kickoff after the end of a quarter.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Every single game we've done. So we're still discussing to be a fly on that wall. Are they sitting there going? So Peretz or no? It'll be too late. They'll be closed. McDonald's or Taco Bell. Well, they got the 2000s the decade menu back.
That's right. Well, now
there's another one who's joined them.
The fourth ref has come in, and it's just where do we go? Where do we set up? And like I said, this kind of thing does happen, especially when you flip the quarter because going the other side, it can just get a little confusing.
But should it? And now we're gonna go over to the sideline and discuss it some more.
Apparently, there's a feeling that it's going to be harder to get Shoshoni to agree, so they've sent 2 officials to that side of the field. If they start hitting the coach with a club, we're going to know that this did not go well.
Well, and I'll be honest, if they're trying to convince him that the ball marker's right, Coach Trumpler's got every right to be very mad.
Yeah.
Or Trumpler, excuse me. I've been told I'm saying his name wrong, but everybody who tells me that will never tell me how it's said.
Yeah, they're definitely having a serious conversation about where this is supposed to be. As night falls,
because from where the snap was, remember they got the penalty, but amounted to 0 yards.
Right.
It just went right back to where it was because where it happened on the field.
Yes.
It was 2nd and 5.
And now
so they're saying he lost 16 yards
on handoff. And
on a handoff.
I mean, I know they lined way far back up in that shotgun pistol formation, but they didn't line up 15 yards back. And now the guy
the guy holding it's going to run down the field.
It's the conversations.
This is just okay.
Okay, now we're going to see
Okay, so in fairness, it was not the ball marker guy. It was everybody else who was wrong. So, okay, well, they gave him a loss of 4. I thought it was a loss of 3, but we'll say loss of 4. That's closer.
And we are ready now for the 3rd down and what's essentially a really...
Oh, well, no, wait, we moved again. We just have no idea what's going on here.
3rd down and more than 6.
We
I
need
can
the old
say
Benny
that
Hill
with
music. From the gun, 2 wide on the right, and everybody and their mother just jumped.
Just everybody, literally everybody. I mean, there were guys on the sidelines that jumped on that play. Okay.
False start, so back it up. Now they're going to be right.
now it's going to be 3rd and, 12, 13.
3rd and a country mile. I promise you at some point in time, we're going to start the 2nd quarter. False start will back it up 5 yards.
There goes.
And everybody's confused again. From the gun, 2 wide on the near side. And now Shoshoni going right to left on your radio dial. Rolling out is Caden Kissling. He's got all day to run. He makes one-man miss. Is he? No. They're going to gang tackle. Oh!
That's going to be close.
It's going to be real close. In fact, I think it is. It is a Wind River Realty 1st down on a 13-yard run by Caden Kissling on 3rd and 13.
Yeah, we have seen Caden Kissling's decision-making get stronger and stronger as the season has gone. He made the commitment to run on that early, had room, and then made a nice move to make a guy miss to get the last effort for that 1st down. That was an excellent play by Caden Kissling.
1st and 10 from the 30 of Shoshoni. Snap, Kissling, going to look deep, going deep, and almost, was it caught? It was caught.
That's a caught. That was absolutely caught by Corbin Brown between 2 Wyoming Indian defenders. He was able to pull that thing
from
down
the
and hold
30
it
to
tight.
the 4, he gave us easy math, 30-yard pass from Caden Kissling. Kissling now 4 for 4. Hits Corbin Brown on the 30-yarder for a Wind River Realty 1st down.
And that might be the best pass we've seen him throw all year long. That was right on the money, right between those defenders, and Corbin Brown with a tremendous catch.
Shotgun formation. He's back there by himself. Kissling going to be under pressure now. It's going to roll right, and he's got a good bit of running room. He's going to gain 7.
And that was an excellent, excellent tackle out there by Tommy Cruz, because if he doesn't make that play, Kissling's getting a Wind River Realty 1st down and on his way to the end zone.
So it'll be 2nd and a long 3, but even on breakdowns like that, still able to get ahead of the chains, which is exactly what they want to do. Kissling coming out again by himself. He's got trips to the right. Single man to his left is Brody Shepard. Snap. Kissling looking downfield is going to come across the middle to number 5, Corbin Brown, and he's going to go from the 33 to the 16. That'll be 17 yards.
Yeah, and that was an excellent play there. This is easily the most sustainable drive that we have seen as they pick up another Wind River Realty 1st down. They've been able to mix things up. They've had a few runs. They've been able to throw the ball into different spaces. And that's exactly what Shoshoni wants to be doing in this game tonight.
1st and 10 from the Wyoming Indian 16. Trips to the right again. Kissling from the gun, under pressure, going to roll right. He's going to keep it. No, he's going to throw it. Oh!
That was almost a Shoshoni disaster.
Should have been picked.
Put that right on a Wyoming Indian defender, and in that moment, that is one you got to catch. I believe that might have been Dakota Norris back there that wasn't able to come down with the catch. So that goes down as a pass defense to not necessarily a dropped interception, but we all know there's a huge difference in the outcome had he been able to hold on to that.
2nd and 10 here. Got quads to the right. Looking to the right now, under pressure, going to have to come left. Looking to throw to the end zone. Oakley Hicks wide open.
Yeah, that one there, he had 2 receivers trying to make a play on the ball. Oakley Hicks maintained concentration and pulled that in the end zone.
Going to get the clock back right, and it is a 16-yard touchdown pass. And, I do look like a soothsayer now.
Don't you now? Oakley Hicks, 3 touchdowns, just like, were you in the game planning meeting this week?
No, but it makes sense. Here's the funniest part. Oakley Hicks can say right now all he does is catch touchdowns.
Yeah.
3 targets, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, there
180 yards so far. Colby Brink on for the PAT. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Wranglers, with 9:44 left in the half, lead 21-0. Wyoming Indian has to find the end zone here. We'll be right back on WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW The Heat.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back. 21-0 Shoshoni on top. Colby Brink to kick off here to start, not start anything, start the possession.
You're doing okay. The chili's good. That's all you can say.
It's got some spice to it, too. Thank you, Wyoming Indian Chief Nation. Kick by Colby Brink, and they're really going short now. And it's on the ground, and we're going to wrestle for it.
Wyoming Indian comes up with it, protects their possession.
That was, once you drop that, you just got to fall on it, young man.
Absolutely. There's no picking that up and doing anything with it. Just protect the possession and keep the ball for your offense.
Exactly. Now, you see, how did a Southerner not come up with fried bread? Because, we've come up with every other fried condiment, fried butter, fried PB&J. Fried bread just seems like something that we would share with them.
Yeah, that seems very much like something we would have developed, but I got to tell you, they do such a great job.
Oh, yeah. We love all the small schools out here. They all take such good care of us. I-formation, I can't tell if that's Locke or Austin. It's Locke. He's going to hand it off. And the up the middle, quite not working, 2 yards. But it looks like they may have finally wised up to it. But Wyoming Indian finally sending Adriano Brown up the middle. And that is his longest gain of the day is 2 yards.
Yeah.
We'll call it 3, actually, with the spot.
Yeah, and that's just part of the dynamic here is, 3 yards for Wyoming Indian picking up 3 yards. If they took that down the field, they could literally march down the field with that strategy, staying between the tackles, keeping it there until Shoshoni stops it, has been the most powerful thing they've done offensively.
Matt Austin back in at quarterback is in the pistol. Behind him, can't really tell. It looks like it's Kylan St. Clair. Got correct on the name. He's going to look to pass, and
And it looks like Adriano Brown might have gone a different direction than the quarterback thought he was going to on that play.
Oh, you may be being kind there. I'm not sure that. I'm just not sure what that was intended for. I mean, it didn't look like a timing pattern. Too long, really, for that, and just okay.
That was definitely a miscommunication somewhere as that play started to develop.
They are not a passing team.
And that definitely demonstrated some of the dynamics of why throwing it 20, 25 yards down the field is not their strong suit.
Dana Locke back in at quarterback. Snap is to him. He's looking to throw it. He's looking to go deep. He goes with a rocket to Adriano Brown.
And he grabbed
it. It'll be a Wind River Realty first down on the 10, 20, about 22 yards.
Beautiful pass. You know, we just made the comment about not throwing it down the field like that, and Locke him in and just absolutely put it right in Adriano Brown's hands.
First down at the 45 of Shoshoni for Wyoming Indian. They really need to do something with this here. It was a Wind River Realty first down.
You know, and that's a fun matchup to watch on the outside when you've got Adriano Brown and Oakley Hicks going after it with one another.
Out of the pistol, really tight formation, only Brown out. Snap kind of caught him off guard, hands it to Dakota Norse, and Norse is going to gain about 3.
About a 4-yard gain on the carry.
Yeah, that one there was a beautiful opening for Dakota Norse, and he was able to take the ball, make a nice cut, push up, get some positive yardage, and continue to move things forward from there.
So it'll be second and a long 6, call it 7. It will be Dana Locke in at quarterback. He has Kylan St. Clair behind him. Snap. Looking to throw it again. Pressure across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Dakota Norse.
Now, Caden Kissling stepped in front of that, but it almost ended up being a situation where Kissling batted it, and it really would have given Norse a chance to grab it, and if he had it, there was nobody on that side of the field in front of him. Just didn't come together on that play for Wyoming Indian, and
sets up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7. Yeah, it's hard to run up the middle for 7 yards.
We're trying to keep the clock here for you guys. The way the scoreboard's situated, I can't really see it all that well. And there's kind of a glare that's making it kind of blurry for me, or I'm just blind as a bat, which is probably the case. Dakota Norse in motion, now the I formation. It is Matt Austin back at quarterback. Snap. He's going to look to, and he gets sacked and fumbles.
Yeah, that one there, Shoshoni's defense was on top of him like white on rice. It was no escaping the pressure that came right through the middle, and the double hit caused the ball to come out.
-7 will go down as the carry, but more importantly, a turnover and a Wind River Realty first down for them. First hit, carrying it kind of like a sack of bread, caused it come loose. Second guy right there to just scoop it. Wyoming Indian had no chance of recovery.
Nope.
And just every time they get something positive going, they have something kind of kick back on them.
Yeah, their pass protection has been suspected on 4th down both times.
Shotgun, going to hand it off to Brody Shepard. He switches hands with it. He's going wide for it, and he's got room to rumble. He's going to get down to the 30-yard line for a Wind River Realty first down, and we have a late flag, too.
Super late
so
flag.
So it would be a 20-yard gain, but let's see here what the call is going to be.
Holding. He's calling holding.
Late flag on the call for holding, but nonetheless negates a big run by Brody Shepard, and is the second I don't know if it's second or not. I hadn't scrolled. 3rd penalty of the day against Shoshoni.
That's going to wipe out a 25-yard run and bring it back 20-yard run. Look, I'm doing this off an eyeball, and you're the one doing the math over here.
Yes, well, you have the junior cameraman calculator guy here.
I've got him obstructing my view on this side of the field.
So
but
it's going to be a 5-yard penalty is what it's going to net out to be as it happened downfield a bit. So it'll be 1st and 15, and evidently we have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them, be right back on Wyo Today.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
So we are back here. Timeout's just about ready to wrap up, and we'll be back on the field here with the action momentarily as we are looking at a 1st down and 15 situation with the penalty. That was a tremendous run by Brody Shepard, wiped out by holding 5 yards down the field. Shoshoni's back out on the field. We are ready for action, and Wyoming Indians ready to step up defensively to see what they can do.
From the gun, 2 wide on the near side for the Wranglers. And we got another one. That's going to be
a false start.
He tried to hide it. I'll give him credit, but he tried.
He just kind of went down there. Yeah.
Oops. I put timeout on the screen. Oops. So flag there.
Yeah, when you are one of the biggest guys on the team and you move like that right in front of the referee, there's not a lot of camouflaging that one.
So it'll turn into Shoshoni now going the wrong direction. It's going to be 1st and 20 from their own 40.
So far, we've got negative 11 yards on this one, and let's see what happens now.
Snap. Kissling looking to scramble. Now backs up. Now he's in all sorts of trouble, but he has a knack for getting away. He does, and wide open.
Throws that ball right down the field, hits Corbin Brown right in the numbers.
14-yard gain.
On a play that completely collapsed in every way possible, except they did not get the quarterback to the ground. That said,
he is 7 of 8 now for 156 yards.
We've got a holding penalty.
We've got a flag on the field, so clock should be stopping.
Holding on the Wranglers.
Holding. So it's... No, they didn't. Flag on the field, and oh goodness, it's going to be holding. So we're going to go all the way back. So the line to gain's the 40, 25-yard line. So 35 yards because it was so far back in it turns out to be about a 15-yard penalty.
So we're now at 1st and 35.
1st and 35 out of the gun. What kind of play do they have for this? Kissling rolling to his right, under pressure, gets away, throws it up, complete. From the 25 to the 42, 17-yard gain as he'll go out of bounds.
Threw that to Jackson Meadow there, and that's a name we have not called very much, although he is out on these routes. And
I'm just looking for the flag.
Yeah, at this point, we're just like, what happened here on this play? They threw it up. They managed to pick up.
So you gained 17 yards, and you still have
2nd
more
and
15 to go.
Yeah, we're still.
Wow.
My car doesn't drive as far as they've got to go for the 1st down.
From the pistol, snap, Kissling running the option. Going to go right. It pitches way late. Brody Shepard with it on the ground, and it is a fumble. Picked up by Wyoming Indian. It's incomplete pass. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Intended for Brody Shepard because it was a shovel pass. But, boy,
that one.
Coach is going to be ticked off at Shoshoni right now. This has been the drive that you never want to remember. This is a drive that you're just like, maybe we can score enough where Coach will forget it. And he might, but there's this thing, well, they don't even use it anymore, but they call it film study.
Yeah.
And, not going to be pretty. So 3rd and a country mile with 6:11 here to go. Shotgun formation, quads right. If you're going to go for the 1st down here, I say you just throw it up for Oakley Hicks. Caden Kissling, and he's going to throw it up, but wide open is Carson Kissling.
Carson had all day and half of tomorrow to make that catch. He was wide open in the middle of the field. There were defenders.
27 yards on 3rd and forever.
What started as 1st and 36 has now turned into a Wind River Realty 1st down. You know, there were defenders within 5 yards of him in varying places, but nobody was watching Carson
From the
Kissling.
pistol, he's going to hand it off to Brody Shepard, who's going to cut it outside 10, 12, about 13 yards for Brody Shepard, and another Wind River Realty 1st down.
Yeah, Brody Shepard used an excellent stiff arm there to push the defender down and bust that outside to make sure he got the 1st down without any holding this time. Shoshoni's rolling with the ball. They're now inside the red zone.
How does this flip of the script happen? It's beyond me. From the pistol, offset eye behind him, Kissling looking to throw towards the corner of the end zone, nothing there, and he got lucky there on a 5-yard catch. It's going to go to number 5, Corbin Brown, only because I don't think he was trying to get it to him. I think he wanted to go further downfield, and there were 2 guys ready to intercept it.
Yeah, Corbin saved his bacon on that play right there. He reached up and pulled that thing down from the jaws of the interception that was awaiting it.
So Caden Kissling now has 205 yards in the half.
Yeah, and he's hit everybody on the team.
10 of 12. Timeout on the field. I don't think it's for an injured Wyoming Indian. We'll take the break with him as he goes down to knee and be right back. 4:50 to go, 21-0 Shoshone.
The grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at HeinzGeneralStore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
You're killing me.
Welcome back out of the timeout here with 4:50 to play in the half. And Shoshone somehow turned 1st and 35 into 2nd and 5 at the 15. Driving down, snap is to Kissling. Kissling looking in the end zone. He's going to be flush from the pocket. He rolls out, caught, and touchdown. That had some mean intentions on it by Carson Kissling.
Yeah, Carson absolutely dropped his shoulder and greeted that defensive back warmly right there at the goal line. Here comes Colby Brink on the field for the point after. Colby's shown some really solid kicking skills in the games we've seen, and so let's see if he can continue that.
Colby Brink waiting for the snap. Down, they got some pressure on it, but he just put it right up.
Yeah,
and it's now 28-0 with 4:42 left. We'll take a break. Be right back. It'll be Wyoming Indians ball when we return on 991 KWYW.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
to Midway Auto and RV and scored a big one by.
And we'll be right back to that midway commercial. We do apologize. We had to cut it a little loose because they are already back on the field with 4:42 to play in the half. 28-0. Wranglers on top. Colby Brink will set it down at the 40 and will kick off for the fourth time tonight.
We've seen some interesting kicking from Colby on the kickoffs. Let's see what they do this time.
Well, depending on how far they want to go in the playoffs, they are going to have to cover a kick at some point in time. They're not going to be able to kick short and give short fields to just everybody. And that's what they're going to attempt to do here. It's going to go towards the 10 to Adriano Brown. Brown at the 10 to the 20 to the 30. 35, and luckily they were able to stop him.
Yeah, that right there, that arm tackle tripped him up, or there was nothing but real estate in front of Adriano Brown.
Adriano Brown going to return it 29 yards, where it'll be a Wind River Realty first down at the Wyoming Indian 39.
So special teams continues to be a boondoggle of sorts for Shoshoni.
The problem is height on the kick, too. And I mean, Colby Brink, in 9-man, we don't see great kickers every day. We've seen one really elite one, and that was from Lingle Fort Laramie, and that kid played every position, I think, on the team, coached it, drove the bus, prepared the afternoon snack.
Thought I saw him in the band for part of that as well.
Yeah, I mean, just craziness. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. And let's see who's quarterback on this possession. It'll be Dana Locke out of the pistol. Snap. Locke looking to throw again. Now he's under a tremendous heat, and he is going to be sacked. Let's see what they give him as far as forward progress goes.
Yeah, Preston Hance just, carried him back a couple of miles, and we'll see where that ends up being.
Timeout by the Chiefs, and it's going to be holy. It's going to be a 14-yard sack.
Yeah, he got no forward progress on that play at all. He just went back, kept going back, and the officials just figured, you know what, let's just put him there.
Fourth sack of the night for the Shoshoni Wranglers, as we have a timeout on the field by the Chiefs, as they're going to try and figure out what do we do here.
They've got to block somebody. It's Locke has had some pretty solid success dropping back, throwing some pretty good passes when he's in the game. But if he's not getting 2 seconds to throw the ball, it doesn't matter what he can do.
They're onto your game, Herman. You've got to catch them in that aggressiveness and that over pursuit. Got to throw something at him that he hasn't seen before.
At this point, that would be a block. A block.
That'd be Remember the Titans.
That would be Remember the Titans.
I botched the quote, though. So, hey, it's been a long day. It's been a long Friday.
In this case, yeah, tell them a story, spit in their ear, do something to give your guy 2 seconds to throw the football.
And while we're in this timeout, I'm going to see if we've gotten any text messages to give you guys any scores. It is 17-0, Riverton at the half. So Riverton having their way with Lander Valley. Of course, Lander Valley came in number 4 undefeated. Riverton with 1 loss and number 3. Snap is to Locke. Locke looking to throw over the top, and his receiver wasn't even looking back. I do believe that is Dakota Norse.
Yeah, and that play worked. Exactly like we said. They ran a little misdirection. They got a little more aggressive. He stood up in the pocket, and he had a good lane to throw in, but Dakota Norse wasn't looking back for the ball.
You got to give credit, too, that Caden Kissling was on him like glue. It would have been a hard catch nonetheless, and I'm not sure for the Chiefs that on these passes downfield, there's one man in going out.
Yeah.
And I know why they're having to pull everybody back to block. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But at some point in time, I mean, it's known. So the DB just now out on an island with Kissling. Snap out a pistol. Locke under immense pressure. Picked off. Picked off at the 20. 15, trying to get to the end zone. Looks like you might have it. Pick 6.
Carlos Marufo with a touchdown return of that interception. I've been waiting all year to get to call that at least once. Carlos is always around the ball, and on that particular play, he was able to pull that thing down and take it back to the house. But lot of credit to Wyoming Indian quarterback. He stood in the pocket and took a heck of a hit as he tried to release that to get the ball down the field.
Well, and part of that whole scenario was immense pressure.
Yeah.
Immense pressure.
Yeah, they were all over him on that play.
So Colby Brink looking to hit the extra point here with 3:55 to go in the half. Snap is good. Kick is up. Kick looks good. Is it good? Yes, it is.
Good.
35-0 in favor of the Wranglers. 3:55 to play in the half. We'll be right back here on WYO Today at 99.1 KWYW. The
Heat.
Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome back. 3:55 to go. Wranglers up 35-0. Colby Brink has it teed up. The pick six by Carlos Marufo. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
At least as far as I know it.
Colby Brink has it down, and here is the kick. It's going to be short. It's going to take a pop and then hit a shoe, and then, the shoe is going to get hit by a bunch of Wranglers, and it'll be 1st and 10 at about the 37.5-yard line.
Yeah, that was definitely a tough day there for Wyoming Indian. The poor up back caught that one right on his foot and then caught, a bunch, just a whole bunch of Shoshoni Wranglers.
So we're going to try and get the time right. They're saying 15 seconds marked off. Okay, so it'll be 1st and 10, and Wyoming Indian has decided to huddle in Hot Springs County on this one. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, they
way
are
back there.
They are like 12 yards off the ball.
Yeah,
now it's time to run
significantly.
the super secret play.
So at quarterback will be Dana Locke. Of course, you'd probably like to get him a completion as soon as possible after the pick six. Here is the snap. Locke looking to throw and broken up by none other than Oakley Hicks. It was intended for Adriano Brown.
Yeah, that was a good play call. It was a nice design. He was able to get it out of there before the pressure ate him up, but the defense was all over it.
And even though it might not have been the easiest thing to get, that Oakley was thinking,
I want one of those. I want one of those too. 100%.
End zone. He's going to be greedy. He's got 3 touchdowns on 3 receptions.
Yeah.
He is the model of efficiency today for the Wranglers.
Absolutely.
Okay, pistol with an I formation behind it. Snap is on the ground, having to go down for it, and he will be sacked. This is going to be a loss of, there's 9. Loss of 9 for Dana Locke, and he's now been sacked 4 times. Just has not been his day. He started out great, 45-yard pass, and then a 22-yard pass, and then incomplete, interception for a touchdown, incomplete, and mix in 4 sacks in the mix there.
Yeah.
So 3rd and forever.
Cameron Eater was absolutely back there. Looked like he was taking him to prom. He just was right on top of him.
Out of the pistol. One back with him. Going to be pressured. He's going to get complete to number 80, who's going to be possibly a little short.
Danian Brown absolutely made a nice catch there in some space, ran through a guy's tackle, and was able to get close to the first down.
It is going to be a 17-yard gain. It's just going to be slightly short.
And so now we're talking 4th down and a long one.
I did not get the clock here. Okay. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Now it's a tough decision here. What do you do?
I think you got to go up the middle, even though that completion. They have not been consistent throwing the ball, obviously. They have Dana Locke in there at quarterback. He's going out with pistol. I don't like making this a 5-yard play instead of a 1-yard. Now under center in the true I formation. Snap. Going to toss it to Ariano Brown, and he's going to be short.
Yeah.
Toss sweep that has not, quite honestly, the toss sweep has not worked all night.
It looks like they're going to be just short.
Oh, I think they're more than a yard short. It'll be a Wind River Realty first down for Shoshoni, and it will be a timeout by Shoshoni, which is weird because the clock had stopped. But we'll take it with them. It's 35-0. Shoshoni with the ball, 2:07. Kind of perplexing that Wyoming Indian went back to the toss sweep when it has gained -1, -3, -3, and now a 0. We'll be right back here on WYO Today.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports. And welcome back. 35-0. Now here is the deal here with 2:07 left in the half. If Shoshoni scores here without an answer from Wyoming Indian, we're looking at a running clock in the second half. Kissling in the gun, trips wide right, and we're going to get a flag immediately, and guess I'm betting that's going to be a little false start.
Yeah, that was definitely some movement on that Shoshoni line, and that's one of those things Coach is not going to be happy about. Again, those are head penalties. Those are unforced errors that hurt your drive, hurt your team.
Well, let's flag whoever just turned on the air conditioning.
Yeah.
The wind shifted, and it got cold. Trips wide right. Kissling in the gun with one down on his left side. Snap. He's looking deep. Nope, he's going to go short. Was it caught by his brother Carson? It was for a 5-yard gain.
Picked up the bulk of the penalty yardage back and sets him up for second and little more than 10, but not quite 11.
He's 12 of 14.
Yeah, he's, the only thing stopping him at this moment is,
I jinxed it because, I said it's always cold when I come here. The only thing that's missing is the rain.
Well, let's stop. Let's stop encouraging the weather.
Trips wide right. Kissling going to roll. That's not Kissling. That's Brody Shepard. Brody Shepard throws deep. Brody Shepard
throws to Corbin Brown, and he just flung it out there, like he was, throwing wood up on the truck.
How many yards did he get? He got 10. About 15, I do believe, to Corbin Brown. It is a Wind River Realty first down.
There wasn't anything magic about that pass, but Corbin Brown just stood there and caught it and was like, well, I'll just take this, sure.
Goes out of bounds, so we got to get the clock back right. Out of the shotgun for an H. Brody Shepard's in at quarterback. That wasn't just a fluke. Shepard takes it, looking to roll to his left. He's going to wind up keeping it, and he's going to get all the way down the 20 to the 10.
And he's knocking on the door. Let's see where they spot him. It didn't look like he went out of bounds.
To the 10, 18-yard gain by Brody Shepard, who's now playing quarterback.
Brody Shepard was able to kind of get some space, and once he realized he wasn't going to be able to throw it, he just tucked it under, put it in the right spot, and then began to head down the sideline.
First and goal for Shoshoni. Shepard in the gun, 2 protecting backs. Looking to throw. He's going to go for the fade. Caught by Carson Kissling.
Yeah, apparently Caden's not the only one that can throw the ball to his brother, and in that moment right there, Brody Shepard has picked up his...
That may have been Caden. Number 8, I do believe, was the receiver. No, it's number 9. Had to be number 9.
No, number 9.
9-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, for the first touchdown pass of the season that we know of for Brody Shepard. Nice.
Extra point doesn't look good. It is, though.
It is good. Nice pressure, but you're still going through the uprights.
So Brody Shepard, 2 of 2. The efficiency continues. Carson Kissling now with 2 receiving touchdowns. And it's 57-ish, 54 seconds left, 42-0. We'll be right back on Wire Today. I'm going to go get a jacket.
Yeah, we get the
at half.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And welcome back. Colby Brink going to tee it up. If Wyoming Indian does not score here, it will go to a running clock in the second half. That'll be our second of the day as we have some lopsided scores going on today. Brink has it teed up at his own 40, and I just got to chill. And they're going to kick it deep to Adriano Brown. He fields it at the 8 to the 15. Trying to kick it outside. Pretty decent coverage there. They're going to get him down right around the 27-yard line.
Nice job of bottling him up, forcing him towards the sideline and not letting him get back to the middle, and then having guys that were there to prevent a long return on that play.
So it looks like Caden Kissling's night at quarterback at least is done. 12 of 14 for 225 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's not a bad day at the office.
No, not at all. 1 of 1 on third down. Yeah. I mean, Shoshoni coming out here with clinical precision. And it will be 1st and 10, a Wind River Realty first down for the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Coming into quarterback, it looks like it's Dana Locke, number 37. He's in a very tight end pistol with the offset eye with him. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it to Dakota Norse, and he's going to get a decent little carry and a fumble. Let's see if they say he was down or not.
Looks like they're going to say that his forward progress was stopped and he was down.
Nice gain for him. They just haven't been able to put back-to-back, even as individuals. 8-yard gain. As we're now under 24 seconds to play in the half. They might get one more playoff. And I'll tell you right now, Marshall, I'm not sure if I'm the coaching staff, I put this in the air. Because you have more of a chance, I think, at this field position of it being 49-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
5 seconds left. I don't even know if they're going to get the playoff. In fact, they're not even looking to snap it, and they are not going to get it off. So at the end of the half, it is 49-0. When we return, it'll be time for the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WYO Today and 99.1 KWIW, The Heat.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshoni Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshoni for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at shoshonirose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps Halftime Show here on WYW Today, 99.1 KWYW. It is... Another stirring performance there for homecoming. So it's senior night and homecoming here for the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. And here at the United States Marine Corps Halftime Show, we're going to jump right into it. And it has been one-sided, as you would imagine, a 42-0 game will be. We'll be on a running clock. We're going to first look at the visitors from Shoshoni. They have 318 yards in the first half, 14 of 16 throwing the ball. That's 12 of 14 from Caden Kissling and 2 for 2 from Brody Shepard. Kissling looks like he's done for the day, 225 total yards, 3 touchdowns. Brody Shepard, who got in towards the tail end of the second quarter, 24 yards on 2 of 2 passing, 1 touchdown. As far as rushing the ball, they really not as balanced as they normally are. They have 249 passing yards, only 69 rushing yards, Marshall, but still 7.7 per carry, including Caden Kissling at 8.7 per carry and Brody Shepard at 7.8. Of course, Caden Kissling with the touchdown run.
Yeah, nearly all of their running has come out of the backfield on passing plays.
And I'm wrong on that. That's Carson Kissling with the touchdown.
There you go.
The play.
Yeah, they were not doing a whole lot of designed run as much as they were just, the play kind of developed and quarterback would take off and make the run with it. But at this point, they're pretty much moving the ball at will. It's not the Wyoming Indians not playing hard, and they're definitely playing physical. But at this point, Shoshoni just is almost looking like an unstoppable machine at this juncture.
Well, and this is where you get weird stat lines. Brody Shepard is the recipient of an incomplete pass. And, of course, we had one other. I forget who was targeted to. I do believe Brody Shepard. As well. So he's 0 of 2 on the targets. But outside of that, Oakley Hicks, who we said needed to get the ball more than just 1 touchdown. Now, he's got 87 yards, but 3 of 3 touchdowns. Jackson Meadow, 1 target, 1 reception. Corbin Brown, 6 targets, 6 receptions. Carson Kissling, 4 targets, 4 receptions. Just efficiency, just personified. and just incredible at 17.8 yards per reception. The only thing they've got to be upset is the amount of penalties. Penalty yardage is not bad, 35, but of course they wound up in first and 35 and got a lot of weird stuff going on. 6 total penalties, no fumbles. So of course none lost. They are 1 for 1 on third down. They've only had 1 third down. That might be a testament to how efficient they've been. Yeah. As we then look over at the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, different story. 96 total yards on passing, 4 of 11 for 92, and that's kind of a misnomer on the yardage because 45 of it, roughly half of it, came on one play to Adriano Brown. They do have the one pick, does Dana Locke, that turned into bye-bye. Then rushing the ball, 21 carries, 4 yards.
Yeah, they have not run the ball effectively at all.
Sacks come into play there.
But I was going to say, when you've been sacked as many times as you've completed passes in this game, that's going to dramatically impact the rushing yards. Wyoming Indian has had success running between the tackles, but it's stringing those plays together in enough succession to build a sustainable drive, of which they've only really had 1 in this game.
Wyoming Indian has played relatively clean. 1 penalty, 5 yards.
Yep.
One great punt by Adriano Brown for 47 yards. The next one, of course, blocked by Marufo and returned all the way. Did he return that one all the way?
No.
That's right.
The block, Cameron Eater recovered it, and then they were able to go to the end zone from there.
So when you factor in 1 pick, a blocked punt in your own territory, putting the ball on the ground twice, losing it once, 3 turnovers, 0 for 3 on third, and 0 for 1 on fourth. And that's where we have it. So we want to thank the proud the United States Marine Corps for sponsoring the halftime show. We've all jacketed up. So Junior Cameron Declan looks like a football guy. He's got a hoodie on. I got a nice little fleece jacket on. And then Hitman Marshall Whitaker here has on the leather jacket and you're kind of looking like Joe Pesci in Casino. It's a weird look for him.
Look, man, just come on down there and just hate on my jacket. I don't mind. It's okay.
We're gonna get. So a reminder here as we go into the third quarter, because it is 42 or more points, it will be a running clock for the rest of the game. Does not matter what happens the rest of the way as far as if they get it within 42. So we're gonna go pretty quick, and this will be myself and Declan's second running clock of the day. And just goes to show some days on paper with, Du Bois at number 5 versus number 2. Looks like a great matchup. Number 3 and 4 in 3A. And right now it's turning into a bit of a blowout day. So we're not even going to leave, actually. We're going to stay right here because, they finally got back to normal. We'd had like 3 games, including the one today for us, where they'd taken the 3-minute warm-up. Finally, somebody's just declined it again, like they usually do. So it is a 42-0. It'll be a running clock. And, yes, we have it. They're lined up going the wrong way. This is like the 8th game in a row we've done now where they have to be told by the refs, no switch.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this has been an interesting adventure. I had the opportunity to visit with some of the officials during halftime, and they were just like, that last quarter just did not, that flip did not go the way they wanted it. Now we get to halftime and we've got the teams lined up backwards, and it's kind of par for the course with the way this has gone today.
Well, and it's happened every game we've called, including the game you weren't at today, where we were in Du Bois and you just decided to go play golf or something.
Well, some of us have to go out and enjoy life.
Yeah, exactly. Well, every single game we've called this year, they've lined up wrong to start the third quarter. Here is the kick by Wyoming Indian. It is fielded by Caden Kissling, and he's going to get out 35 and muscle his way to the 40, where it'll be first 10, about 18 yard. It wasn't a long kick, but still good job by the quarterback. Normally you would say they're resting him, they're resting him and not playing him at quarterback, of course, when they brought in Brody Shepard. But then again, I don't know if you're trying to keep him away from injury if he's on the kick return team.
Yeah, well,
and he's in now.
Yeah,
so
he plays linebacker. He's on the kick return team, so he fills a lot of roles for this team. Resting is probably not in the cards for him. Let's see if he lines up as wide receiver on this play.
The Thermopolis Bobcats remain perfect. They did struggle a bit, winning 14-7 over Lyman. Snap is to Shepard. He's running the option. He's going to pitch it to Jackson Meadow. And Jackson Meadow's going to run a long way to get a yard gain.
Yeah, he ran like 35 yards and he got 1. And so, but that's the fun part of being able to bring in some depth, give guys opportunity to play some live action and do some things a little differently than you would normally do. You run the option with your backup quarterback and, your third string running back and give those guys the chance to see some live fire.
Shepard will come out in the pistol. It's Jackson Meadow behind him.
Caden Kissling's lined up as a wide receiver.
Because why not? And that Colby Brink, too. Can't really tell. He hands off to Meadow, and Meadow's going to run a long way again to gain 4.
Yeah, and realistically, I think he had as many Wyoming Indian players on him at the end of that play as he picked up yards.
Yeah, he ran. A nice cut, but at some point in time, you got to cut back upfield, and he'll learn that with more experience and whatnot. So
absolutely, yeah. It's always the idea of going, east and west a little more than north and south sometimes, and
so it'll be 3rd and 5.
Oh, we have Carlos Barufo lining up in the backfield as well on this play.
At quarterback. No.
Yeah. No. He's the protector.
It looks like Brody Shepard. Brody Shepard with the snap, and he's under pressure in a big way. Curves around. He's going to complete it to Caden. No, he's not going to repeat it.
No
complete it to Caden Kissling. But, of course, it will keep the clock running as we're under a running clock. Kissling tried to get to it.
Yeah, he got low and, had an opportunity there. It was kudos to finding a receiver that was open and getting the ball where he could potentially make a play on it.
Looks like Wranglers will punt.
Now, that's not something we'd heard at all today.
Yeah.
The Wranglers are going to punt. It will be, that should be Caden Kissling with the punt. High snap. He got it down, though, and it'll go from the 40 to the 33, so it's going to be a 27-yard punt.
Yeah, that one there could have been pretty devastating there, but Carlos Marufo kind of pulled off as he saw Adriano Brown go into his knees to make that catch. That looked like it was going to be a real hit hard on the returner.
Yeah, and somewhat lucky. In high school, they're a little more guarded or a little more quick on the pull, really, with the kick-catch interference. And it was close, but they'll set up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line for the Chiefs. Chiefs going to come out there with Dana Locke. He did complete his last pass to 17 yards. Pistol with an I formation behind him. And it's into his knee, and it's down on the ground, and he has to dive onto it. It'll go as a negative 1 yard loss, along with 5 other losses of yardage that he has on the ground. But that may be one you're more than willing to take. Good job by him diving down in there around all the knees and feet to get that, because that could have been yet another Wyoming Indian disaster.
Absolutely. He definitely played with a lot of heart to get down on that, keep the ball on their in their possession for this next play.
So Chiefs coming out in a pistol, a little bit confusion on the offensive line. I formation behind. No, they're in the I formation completely. And this one's going to go to Adriano Brown, and he's going to lose 2.
Yeah, there was just nowhere for Adriano Brown to go. Shoshoni was just standing in the backfield as that play started.
And keep in mind, a lot of this is where they have the ability to. Depth is, neither team is loaded with players as far as sheer number. But this is mainly guys playing their second string kind of position for Shoshoni. And if you're Coach Trumpler, you got to be really happy. And I ran into his wife. She takes a lot of photos for us, and she said I'm pronouncing the name right. So
that's good, man. I'm thrilled. We've taken a lot of heat for the way you say his name. So good for you.
Pistol for Dana Locke, and he's under immense pressure, and he's going to go down. And sometimes, Locke, you just got to know to step up and take it.
Yeah, Bridger Parker had a hold of him, and he had an arm, he had a pocket, he had a leg, and eventually he had a sack by the time the play was over.
And he's going to lose 9.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where you don't want to just give up, but at the same time, you
take your losses, cut your losses. It'll bring up 4th down, so it'll be a punting situation.
Last time they punted, Shoshoni did block it.
Nope, and we've got a flag.
Oh, they're going to call encroachment.
So it'll be 5 yards. It really doesn't change a whole lot.
5 yards play.
So, situation is it does give Shoshoni another opportunity to get to the kicker.
Now, Shoshoni does need to be worried a little bit about. They've got to clean things up. Way too many penalties in this game. So, 5-yard penalty here for encroachment. Of course, clock does not stop. So, punt is off, and boy, it's a good one. It's going to go from the 28 to about the 40, but the net's not going to be good. Oakley Hicks is going to run it all the way back, so it is going to be a net 28 to the 30. It's going to be a net of 7.
Yeah. Oakley Hicks literally ran it back to the first down marker. He just got the ball, and from there he was able to just take it back, so it didn't matter about, the distance on the punt. They just weren't able to get down there to cover it. Shoshoni pulled off. They didn't put the heat on the punter. Instead, they put the pressure on the blocking to keep guys from getting clean off the line on that one.
So Brody Shepard going to lead his team out there. Jackson Meadow behind him in the pistol formation. He's got 2 wide on the right, and we've got a whistle. It is a timeout. So we'll get the clock a little bit back here. It is a timeout by Wyoming Indian. That's weird, but timeout nonetheless. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. 4:38 left in the third. 42-0 Wranglers here on homecoming night in Ethany.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
And welcome back. You're coming out of the timeout. 1st and 10 for Shoshoni at the 35-yard line of Wyoming Indian. Shepard in the pistol. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep, actually. Now he's going to have to come down, and he's just going to throw the ball away. Normally, that'd be a stop clock. Who was he going for there? Who's 87?
Yeah,
Carlos Marufo.
Yeah, but really he was throwing a lot closer to that light pole and that fence outside.
He was throwing it to Shoshoni.
That was not really targeting anyone.
I'm out of the tackle box. Get rid of it. Smart play by the backup quarterback. Nothing really there. Get out, throw it away, live to fight another day with only 10 yards.
Yeah, Vince Evans, that was the backup quarterback for the Raiders for 100 years ago, made a career off of that play.
From the gun, he's got one protecting back. That's Marufo back with him. Got 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Snap to Shepard, and he's under pressure. Sticks in with it, gets it complete to Caden Kissling, and he's going to get 10. He runs into his own player, but stays up. Caden Kissling going from the 35 to the 20, 19, 18. Caught the 18, so it's going to be a 17-yard pass to Caden Kissling. And although you're really happy with Caden on there, you kind of do worry. He took a bit of a pop.
Yeah, from his own guy, from a Wyoming Indian player. He managed to bounce off of both of those and then fought 4 guys to get 1 extra yard.
It would be funny if we paid attention to the number. It was his brother. From the gun to protect, actually offset eye behind him, so a pistol formation, and everybody and their brother for somebody jumped because both teams jumped, and somebody just fell down for Wyoming, I think, trying to get encroachment. Let's see what the call is. Nope, it is against Shoshoni.
Yeah, Cameron Eder, who made the Shoshoni tackle on Caden Kissling on the previous play, just did the fall down to try to push for the encroachment side of things.
Did not work.
No.
Pistol formation, 2 wide, 1 on each side. Snap to Shepard. Shepard looking to his left, wanting to go deep. He's got a man. Touchdown!
Yeah, touchdown pass to Corbin Brown, and Brown got behind the defense. Shepard had a moment to set his feet and sling the ball for a nearly 23-yard touchdown pass?
Yes, 23-yard touchdown pass.
How's that for not even being able to really do math,
Going to Corbin Brown.
Colby Brink has come in to prepare to do the extra point.
He's got himself a touchdown. That's the second touchdown for Shepard as well. Extra point, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. And it is now 49-0.
Colby Brink continues to make his case for player of the game as he scores his 7th point of the game.
49 divided by 7 is 7. All of a sudden, those math skills you wanted to brag about, they just disappear.
Hey, look, man, I was a ministry major in college. I took one math course after high school. I never pretended to be a math genius.
Well, there's so much material there. Leanne, back at the mothership, why don't you take your best shot at him on this one? I don't want to come off as mean on the broadcast here, as Colby Brink will tee it up 49-0. And we're under a minute to play. Of course, the clock not stopping. It's always interesting to me. The running clock is meant to only stop on, like, interceptions, stuff like that.
Yeah.
At different places, though, they'll stop them when a score happens. There's nobody really seemingly has it down, except for I do believe it is down here. They've got it down. Colby Brink going to kick it off here. And it's going to bounce a couple times. It's headed towards out of bounds. Ooh.
That was almost a disaster.
Yeah, Dakota Norris lays on. I know they were trying to let it go out of bounds, and I don't blame them for wanting to let it go out of bounds. But at the last second, it's like that pigskin had a mind of its own, said, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, if you kick on the side of the field Carlos Marufo's on, you better get on that ball because he has almost a magnetic sense to getting close and making plays.
And that is the end of the third. So we will head to the fourth. Running clock have been much quicker, obviously. We'll take a break real quick. Be right back with the fourth quarter here on Wild Today, 99.1 KWYW.
About things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
And welcome back. For some reason, we were looking at that 17-yard line again. Just infatuation. So come on out for the charity dodgeball game at First Baptist, as it will be junior cameraman Declan, and Cassie Shields. Cassie Shields gets to throw the balls. Declan just gets to stand there. No. Can you tell we've been working all day and just going. Okay, so we're back. Wyoming Indian with the ball. It'll be at their own 21. Snap is to Locke. Locke looking to throw deep and is picked off. Picked off by number 80. That would be none other than Logan Bacon. I guess I'm having his family over for breakfast tomorrow.
That's what
but,
you said. You were having bacon. So there you go.
Dana Locke, incompletion, and throws another. He was looking for Ariana Brown, which is a bad guy to look for. But here's the thing. On Logan Bacon, Adriana Brown has half a foot.
Yeah.
You've got to put it higher there. So out will come, I don't know who's going to line up at quarterback now. I'm assuming Brody Shepard.
Let's see. We're looking. There are numbers that we've never seen that are starting to filter onto the field for Shoshoni at this point.
It is Brody Shepard. He's got Jackson Meadow behind him. He's going to have trips on his left as they go left to right on your radio dial here. In the pistol, man in motion is Carlos Marufo, and kind of weird looking snap. Jackson Meadow picks it up, and he's going to run outside, and he's going to get a Wind River Realty first down. Just not sure how far he ran, but it's going to be about 12, 13 yards.
Yeah, that was exactly the way they drew it up. They snapped the ball right through the quarterback's legs and right into the hands of Jackson Meadow, who then took it and ran through that busted-up play there to get a Wind River Realty first down, just like Shoshoni has it in the playbook.
Shoshoni just seemingly can make good things happen out of bad situations. That's a hallmark of great coaching, being able to adapt, improvise, and overcome, to quote the United States Marines.
There you go.
Who sponsor our halftime show and are a great advertiser. In the pistol, man in motion's Marufo again. They're going to hand it to him. He's going to be chased down. No, he's going to get free somehow, though. And I'm not sure how many yards he got.
No, but he got hit.
Over on the far sideline. He did get hit. It looks like he's going to be a little bit short. Looks like it's going to be about a 9-yard gain for Carlos Marufo.
Dakota Norse absolutely lit him up on that play there. But again, 8-yard run on something that they had a guy on him in the backfield. He was able to break free from that, make the turn, get upfield. And one thing we're seeing consistently with Shoshoni as the season has progressed, Shoshoni can turn up the field and get positive yardage.
2nd and 8. Going to send 2 wide. 2 back there in the offset eye behind the pistol formation for Brody Shepard. Shepard going to not even fake the handoff. Now he's going to come back, and it's tipped. And it'll be incomplete, intended for Jackson Meadow there.
Tommy Cruz is going to get credit for the tip there, but essentially Shepard just bopped him right on the helmet with the ball.
Sets up 3rd and 2.
Went to do a toss over him and just didn't get it far enough.
So a reminder, tomorrow, 5 o'clock is kickoff. You can listen to the University of Wyoming, San Jose State game at 5 o'clock on 99.1 KWYW, this network right here. And on Sunday, 7:30 kickoff, the Denver Broncos on 99.1 KWYW.
AM, 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, 7:30 a.m. from jolly old England. I'm not going to try and do the accent now. Shepard looking into the end zone, touchdown.
Yeah, beautiful pass right there on basically a wheel route by Jackson Meadow out of the backfield and into the middle of the field.
So 18-yard touchdown toss by Brody Shepard. He now has 3.
And he's doing his part to, keep the tradition going of putting the ball in the end zone through the air this game.
So that was the third down, second one they've actually converted, and Colby Brink will be in to kick the extra point, looking to make it 56-0. And I think half of Wyoming Indian might have been offsides, but definitely the guy on their far left. So I assume the kick is good. It is. The flag is going to be for encroachment. Wait, what? Okay, it was declined.
Declined the penalty, kick is good.
That was weird signal by the ref. But he listened to us at the DuBois game, so I'm all for it.
That's exactly right, So at 56-0 here, 7 minutes to go, running clock.
And why did we just take a look at the water guy?
Declan forgot he was holding the camera. Just kind of followed it around,
Just following it. I mean, If it'd been the water girl, I'd understand, Declan, but now he's down.
We've lost cameraman Declan.
He's down laughing.
All right.
You know, we're having a good time. Wyoming Indian going to have a great homecoming festivities this weekend. Of course, they named their king and queen tonight. And then, second of all, it's senior night for them as well. We're going to do a couple senior nights in the next couple weeks. So Colby Brink has it teed up. As he'll try and boot this one long, Adriano Brown's going to receive it about the 10. Out to the 20, trying to get the 25. Great shoestring tackle at about the 23-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs here as we tick under 6 minutes to play on this moving clock.
Yeah, Carlos Barufo was able to get back there, get low on Adriano Brown, and do a nice job of wrapping up the legs, preventing him from being able to get going. Adriano has such a long gait that if he can just get a couple of steps, he can get to full speed in a hurry, and that was definitely shut down quickly on that return.
So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, and you'd like for them to be able to come out with something. They have 84 total yards on the day. At least this time, the last game we called Wyoming Indian, the penalties, if you netted it out, they had negative yardage. Much cleaner game by the Chiefs, only one penalty against them, but still just not enough yards, and really a team that's kind of struggling to find an identity. Pistol formation, Locke's going to hand it off, and it's going to be fumbled.
Yeah, that one was a tough deal. There was never a handle. The quarterback was juggling it, went to pass it off, and that continued to be juggled as well. He tried to get it to Ben Naito, and it just did not come together at all.
So it's going to be no yards for Ben, and he's lucky to have gotten it back.
Absolutely.
And this is just this. And now everybody in their
So it looks like Wind River is pulling their starters and letting their backups onto the field.
No, it looks like we're getting a timeout. That's exactly what we're getting. Now, I was really confused there for a second because Wyoming Indian was coming on. I was like, did we just call the game? Because it does look like, that wasn't 4th down, was it?
No.
Oh, they recovered it? Oh, I thought they said Naito got it.
No, he handed off to the...
So that is the key. It's going to be recovered. So that will be the 4th turnover of the day against the Chiefs. We just didn't see him signal it. So it will be Shoshoni ball at the 23-yard line. So just, I hate to say it this way, it's ending kind of like it began.
Yeah, Wyoming Indian was just not able to string together positive plays and build sustainable drives. And that is a recipe for disaster when you don't really have the big play to rely on. Wyoming Indian had some good shots. They threw some good passes to Adriano Brown.
Unable to follow up on them.
But then they could not keep the chains moving. And as a result, drives just expired on them, which, gave Shoshoni the opportunity to really impose their will pretty early, and 3 and outs will wear your defense to the bone quickly.
And Shoshoni built on some explosive plays, had 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Had a dozen pass plays that were 15 yards or greater.
Yeah.
So out of the pistols, Shepard's going to hand it off straight up the middle to number 4, Trayson Thompson.
Yeah, and at this point, Shoshoni may just be trying to run the clock down, but when they're going to get a Wind River Realty first down on what is essentially the halfback dive, you don't run...
15-yard gain.
Yeah, you're not going to run the clock down very much.
No, you're not. Trayson Thompson getting a chance to play and went right up the middle. They started out at the 28. He's now at the 13. It'll be 1st and 10. And I mean, they're hanging out in the huddle. They're trying to work the clock down. Shepard finally breaks it, and going out of the pistol, the setback for him now is Jackson Meadow. He does have Trayson Thompson on his left.
Meadow had that excellent wheel route on the last drive. There we
and
go.
They handed to Thompson again, and touchdown, or close to it. No, not a touchdown, close to it. It will be a Wind River Realty first down, though, as he will gain 11. So Trayson Thompson making the most out of this late game.
Well, they haven't really handed the ball off very much this game, and now at this point, they're wondering why.
Wind River Realty first down. It'll be first and goal from the 1.5. And I'm not sure Wyoming Indian has any idea what they're doing defensively. Adrian Brown came all the way to the sideline, then turned around, sprint back as it looked like someone was coming in for him. Pistol formation for Shepard. He's going to pitch it to no, that's not Meadow. And 83. 83, that is, I'd have known. Who?
Preston Hance.
Preston
Hance. Yeah, Preston Hance, who plays on the defense, had a sack earlier in this game.
Got nothing on the carry.
Got nothing
Actually,
on the carry.
-1, judging by where they've got the ball marker now. Shepard will break the huddle. And I'd give it to Trayson Thompson. He got you down there, 26 yards of the 28 you needed. And they're going to hand it to Preston Hance again. He's going to go straight up the middle. And by the fact that it's keeping on moving, yep, there we go.
Yeah, that whole pile pretty much moved down to the rise there and was about to head towards English.
Touchdown for Preston Hance now. And we're under 2 minutes, obviously, and it's 62-0. And here comes what are we doing? The 17-yard line again.
We forgot we had to kick the extra point.
Colby Brink, for most outstanding player of the game, puts it up and good.
Scores his 9th point of the game on 9 scoring plays. Nobody else has 9 scoring plays. Go, Colby. Colby's a heck of a soccer player, and so it's always fun for me to get to watch him.
Is he? I mean, does he play for Riverton or something?
Oh, yeah, actually he does.
Because you can't, and that's sad. I'm the soccer play-by-play guy, and now I actually remember him.
Yeah.
So, yes, I know Colby Brink well. I just did not make the connection.
Yeah.
Colby Brink is one heck of a soccer player, able to play one of those weird Wyoming rules that you can play at another school if your school doesn't offer it. And, of course, Shoshoni does not. So that's got to be weird, though.
And that's what I say. It's just kind of fun with some of the weird Wyoming rules that lets us see some of these guys from some of the smaller schools play on some of the larger school teams. And, it's enjoyable just to get to see Colby out there kicking. And
so evidently we stopped the clock at some point. So
they lost the ball. It's coming up the field now.
Oh, who cares? No, they lost the ball. That's a new one.
So here they go.
All right, they're going to bring it to Colby Brink. They did start the clock back up. I'm not even sure Colby Brink's going to kick this.
He's going to have to hurry if he does.
He is going to get it kicked off, but it's going to be under 10 seconds when he does. So here is the kick. Maybe. Here's the kick with 4 seconds left, and it's sent down, and it's going to bounce, and it's going to be picked up at about the 18, and they're going to return it about 15 to 17 yards, and that is going to do it. Your final score here from Ethity on homecoming and senior night for Wyoming Indian. Shoshoni Wranglers 63, Wyoming Indian Chiefs 0. We will return with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today. B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show here on 991 KWYW. The Heat. There, was that better, Declan? Oh, he says no. So we're going to jump right into the stats here. Total yardage for Wyoming Indian, just 84 yards. They had 92 in the air, which you know what's coming when I say that now.
Yeah.
On the ground, 25 carries, netted -8.
Yeah, the sacks hurt them. Just not being able to get anything to bounce outside really kind of eliminated the positive things they did between the tackles.
Completed 4 passes on the day. Special teams also a concern. 47 yards on the first punt. Then the next one was blocked. Thank you, sir. And then 7 yards on the net on the return by Oakley Hicks. They only punt 3 times. Penalties good for Wyoming Indian to clean that up. They've been having some issues with that. But you really you don't have to look a whole lot further, generally speaking, than when someone loses the turnover war.
Yeah.
And Shoshoni didn't turn the ball over once. And 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles lost, 3 times put it on the ground. That kind of spells out a little bit of a doom for you. Jumping over to Shoshoni, they punted the ball once for 27. A concern for them is the number of penalties. 8. 45 yards doesn't sound like a lot, but it did wind up putting them in first and 35 at one point. Of course, they converted that.
Yeah.
So 428 yards of offense compared to 80. You don't have to. It's not rocket science to figure out that it was a big score.
Yeah.
307 of those. Usually Shoshoni a bit more balanced, but still 121 on the ground, 307 through the air. Brody Shepard in backup, 5 of 8, 82 yards, 3 touchdowns. Caden Kissling, we'll get to him in a second. As far as running the ball, Carson Kissling and Brody Shepard both with over 7 yards of carry, as well as Carlos Marufo, of course, that was on 1 carry, and Jackson Meadow with 13 yards per carry. Receiving the ball, that is going to be our Gatorade great effort / sportsman of the game, because, 1, he's a good kid, but number 2 is we said in the pregame show, well, hold on, I'm going to brag about this one. I said in the pregame show that when you got a talent like Oakley Hicks, you want to get him the ball more than just 1 score a game, and it can help you. Best player on the field sometimes has to be the best player on the field.
Absolutely.
Oakley Hicks didn't decide to ball out as far as number of catches. He just decided to be as efficient as humanly possible, like he was crafted by Texas Instruments. That's a calculator company, young ladies and young gentlemen. 3 of 3. 3 touchdowns, 87 yards, a 50, a 21, and a 16-yard. Congratulations to him on our Gatorade Player of the Game. And then we can't go, as we said, we mentioned him in just a second, our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game, Caden Kissling. What do you say about a kid who goes 12 of 14 for 225, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, all in a quarter and 2/3?
Yeah. I mean, he was done with about 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. You just cannot beat that kind of efficiency, being able to find a diversity of receivers, putting the ball where it needed to be, and then, getting the touchdowns and really striking Shoshoni out to this lead.
And throw in the fact they had 1, 2. I consider an explosive play anything over 15 yards. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays that I would be willing to call explosive. Again, we had Thermopolis winning 14-7. I don't know if someone wants to pull up their phone real quick and see if we got anything on Riverton and Lander right now. And your final here again, 64. I think it was 64, wasn't it? Hold on. I got it up here. I can just pull it up. Oh, it's been one of those days. So, 64-0. Same score as we had earlier today, Declan, with Du Bois, 64-14. So that's going to do it for our day here of broadcasting. And let's try and actually, before we leave you guys, we're going to go ahead and pull up the next couple weeks of Game of the Weeks, let you know where we're going to be. So let me get logged in here on this side of things. And there we go. So next week, of course, will be October 17th, and we are going to, well, that'll be the Friday. We'll be Thursday at Wind River as they will face Grable. Tough matchup. Of course, Grable kind of had a bit of their way with Shoshoni. So we will be there 5 p.m. on Thursday, October 16th with the game of the week. Then the following week, we will be on Friday, October 24th. We will be at Thermopolis. Those, I do believe these games are not Thermopolis. We'll be at Shoshoni for Big Piney. Another tough one. That will be Senior Day. I think Wind River probably has Senior Day coming up. No, they don't. They're on Thursday, October 23rd against Rocky Mountain. And then after that, leading into Halloween, which is on a Friday, which we may have to work. We've got to figure. We're going to have to figure out. We'll take a look at Du Bois, probably Shoshoni, possibly Wind River. Who knows how it'll shake out? But we will take a look and figure out where the playoffs are, what we're looking at, and we will be potentially on the road. For the first time this season, as we do hope games during the regular season. But we will follow Shoshoni, Wind River, Wyoming, Indian, whomever, all the way until the last one of those is eliminated from the playoffs. And that starts the week of Halloween and goes into November.
I heard that Halloween game, Shoshoni was going to have a playoff game in Miami Beach.
No. You heard incorrectly.
Man.
But you tried. I'll give you that. So we've got 2 more games of the week, and then we hit playoffs. Of course, Fremont County as a whole looking to have a potentially Shoshoni, Shoshoni most likely, Du Bois most likely, Riverton, Lander almost assuredly. So 4 playoff teams probably, or most likely, and then of course Thermopolis at 6-0 now is probably is probably clinched at this point. Haven't done the math yet. So Wyo today in Hot Springs and Fremont County, a good successful football season. Any last words, Declan? Nope, none at all. Any last words, Marshall?
Nope, I think we had a great game. Let's wrap it up and see what happens next week.
All right, a reminder, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Wyoming versus San Jose State here on 99.1 KWYW, and 7:30 a.m. from jolly old England. It will be the Denver Broncos on KWYW as well. We want to give a special shout out and thanks to Leanne Sanderson back at the mothership for keeping us on the air. For junior cameraman Declan, for Marshall Whitaker, this has been Kevin Shields. We'll see you next time here on Wyo Today.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for